ask you to please explain how it works, what it does, and what is the purpose of this. Tell us everything about this piece, Sebas.
Well, it's a gripper first.
It's a
It's a
what?
gripper. A gripper.
Gripper. It grips. It holds a piece.
It
In
holds
a.
a piece in a in the other project that I show you. It holds the structure to maintain it stable in the
I
welding
see.
process. In a welding process. Um, I needed to make it very very um
Practical or very well.
practical. I think it's correct. Yes, it's practical because the process needs to be very more faster
Faster.
than the
Faster.
teacher process, right?
Yeah,
So
of course.
this gripper, it's more easily to use. It's easily to use.
It's easier to use. All
Yes,
right. Can you give a demonstration how it moves? You
yes,
drag it and it goes far away.
far
And
away.
you
Yes,
pull it, it comes closer.
it is closer. Yes, it's make it by. Let me show you. Was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces.
10 pieces. Only
Yes,
10 pieces.
yes. First, well, I repeat some pieces. Well, you can see this and this are the same, and
See,
these two are the same, and this is different. Only this. And well, I used the some. I didn't have a material for this actually. I don't have material to make it. So I think I need to choose something
you
before
need to
to
specify the type of
specify it.
material.
Yes.
What type of material do you think can be used for that? Aluminum, steel,
It needs to be
copper?
a material that could be in a welding process to have probably a bit higher um, point of
Temperature
welding.
resistance?
Yes, at temperature resistance. It could be probably not a steel, but probably
Copper.
copper. Yes,
And copper in a pure form or with an alloy? Alloy maybe a percentage of another metal or mineral.
probably yes, an alloy.
All right.
Um, for example, the latón, it's or probably well
Brass. Latón is
the
brass.
brass or copper. Or copper could be very good,
Choice.
a very good option because I have another pieces there of copper in another structure. I can show it here. If you see this, this is copper structure,
Okay. All right.
and the blue box are steel. What's
The
that?
blue box is made of steel, huh?
Steel, yes. And the table, I don't have a material. I don't have a material yet.
You need to make a definition. You need to define the material for
Find
that.
the material, yes. Well, this was a project of other group,
Okay.
and the teacher used it to have a practice, and
I
this
see.
in the program to practice more the designs.
I see.
Yes,
It's amazing. It's a fabulous project with very practical, looks very practical. And I am sure that you can do similar projects for various applications. For example, let me tell you something.
yes,
In the packing house industry, where you obtain products from the field, crops, broccoli, lettuce, onions, etc., there is at least, well, there are many companies that have the workers lift the boxes in the shoulder. They take the boxes on the shoulder and take them to the packing house. But sometimes, like in the case of celery, Sebas, the
yes,
house, the box weighs 25 kilograms. 25 kilograms. Imagine an old lady that's 40, 45, 50 years old lifting a 25 kilogram celery box from 7 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock in the afternoon to earn 150 pesos in the complete day. That is criminal, in my opinion. So why
Yes.
not design a line made of metal with rollers, these metal cylinders that roll, rotate, and you can displace the box instead
Well,
of having people lift them and carry them on the shoulders for 9, 10 hours a day to make 150 pesos.
yeah, yes. Well, teacher, you mentioned this this and I remember that the teacher showed us a project that our teacher have. It's a type of tractor
Right?
to that they are going to design a type of
Okay.
tractor here in SolidWorks.
Wow, that's
Completely,
amazing.
it was very amazing
I
how type
imagine.
of works you can make here, because probably this is something simple compared with big projects with very big projects in industry.
Yeah, but you need to begin building something simple. You go
Something simple,
from
yes,
simple to complex.
yes.
Yeah, obviously, it's impossible to start from the top of a project. You need to start with basic ideas, implement them, and increase the complexity gradually. Don't you agree?
Yes, I'm agree. Well, we need to practice in more with this type of designs of or projects, because the thing here was thinking about a form to to judge it,
To adjust the
just
pieces, to
the
hold
pieces
them
to hold
tight
them. Yes,
so that
enough.
they don't move.
Yes, and prevent the movement of the welding was effect with the with this
The mechanic arm.
with the mechanical arm.
And that's what you designed in this
And
project.
that's this what I designed here.
It looks
Yes,
amazing. It looks really, really good. Can you move it here in this picture, or is not easy to move
yeah, I can
the
move it.
arms? Eh?
Here I can't move it
Yes.
here.
Can
Here I
you?
can. Here
Oh,
not.
no,
I
not
need to
here.
move it. I need to move it in the other
In the other presentation of the
in the other
project.
presentation. Yes.
Can we go back a little to the other one, please, so that way you can move it and it is visible
Oh yes. Give me a
for a
second.
moment? That is
I
the
need.
one that you can move, right?
Yes.
Forth and back. Move it back.
I need. Let me change. No. Now it's completely closed.
I see. Oh, I see. Okay. Now it's holding the piece
It's
so
holding
that
the
it
piece.
doesn't move.
It doesn't move. Yes.
Wow,
And
amazing.
and we can move
You
it.
can
Move
weld
this.
various pieces.
Yes. And
Or maybe not only weld, you can also cut them. For example, when you produce jeans, denim jeans, you need to hold the cloth so that you can cut it or do different works. Maybe put buttons, put zippers.
yes. Well,
Add,
it have more applications,
it has
but
more applications.
yes,
Yeah.
obviously, this is the good thing of designs, of this type of designs. It could be used in more applications.
For example, let me tell you, in Querétaro, there is an aerospace industry called Safran. In Safran, they designed the landing gear of the aircraft, of the Airbus, the French airplane aircraft.
Yes.
And many pieces need to be welded. So imagine, or need to be cut, or need to have certain mechanical operations. So with this type of program, if you manage it the way you do it, I am sure that that would be very useful in that type of industry, in the aeronautical industry. Don't you think?
Yeah. Yes, we could be bigger. This to hold more pieces of of something more big. Well, bigger. Sorry, something bigger.
Yes.
Or yes, it could be used in a lot of applications. It's
In the shoe industry here in Leon, many parts of the shoe need to be hold, they need to
older.
be held tight, immovable with no movement, so that you can do certain mechanical operations. Put stitches in the shoe soils, put glue them, put glue, but you need to fix them so that they don't move, and then you do certain operations. And you know that the shoe industry is huge,
It's
incredibly
yeah.
huge. So
Yes.
that's another great application that you could apply with your invention.
Yes.
It's just a matter of looking for more applications, right?
Yes, teacher.
It's incredible. I like it very much. Thank you very
Well,
much,
yeah.
Sebas.
Something harder here was the all the dimensions of this. I think was something that a bit complex to have all
Why?
the
Why is that so complex?
well because first this part was shorter, was like about here, all
Uh-huh.
or less like here. So I need to or this part was bigger
Oh,
than all this table.
okay.
So I was edited to make it in a to make it well shorter to and to have all the and obviously to have here this connection probably I could say and with the table too.
Okay. How long did it take you to build and to design and build this project, Sebas?
This project I was doing it by 2 days or more than 2 days because the hard part was design this. You need
Yeah.
to be thinking about how you are going to do this.
Yeah, exactly. You need to be thinking. It's not just, oh, here it goes and there.
Yes,
Voila.
you don't have all the idea fast. You need to think.
How do you come up with these ideas? You study mechanisms, you check other designs,
I was
you do
checking
like the Chinese
designs.
do reverse engineering.
I was
How do
checking
you do
some
it?
designs. I was checking
You
some
study
designs.
designs.
Yes, and I based in this. I have an space here to move this. Oh, let me show you the other design of this. I don't have the design here. No, I think I don't have the design. Well,
Okay.
we have a something that it's grabbing the structure here, over here,
Hmm.
and it's easily to
It's
move
easy to
here.
move.
Yes, yes, and to join for with the aluminum pieces.
You make it slide, right? It is
Yes,
sliding.
as lighting. Yes, and I based on that to make this. You can see here.
Right. The cavities that you show there, what is the purpose of those cavities? Those one exactly.
Those
Like
to move that this arm have movement.
has
Let me-
movement.
yes, look,
I got you. All right. Okay,
have the
yeah.
movement.
So it moves along those cavities or
Yes,
rails. No,
like
yeah,
rails.
cavities. It's not a rail. Works like a rail, but in reality, it's a cavity,
It's
right?
a cavity. Yes, it works like a rail here.
It works like a rail, but it's a
Yes,
cavity.
and it's to have the movement of this arm. Use it
It's
for this.
amazing. It looks simple once you explain it, but to come up with this simple idea, I think requires a lot of creativity and imagination, Sebas. Very good work. I
Yes.
congratulate you.
Yeah, thank you, teacher. I was thinking in make a type of piston, but I was more complex. And the
Well,
teacher
a
wants,
piston has the same principle. It goes forth and back, forth and back.
yes, but the mechanism was more complex. The mechanism to do it, to make it a type of piston, was complex. And the teacher wants something more easily to design.
It's easier to
It's
design.
easy to design, yes.
Now,
So
Sebas, let
this
me
was
ask you
more,
something. Would it be
yes,
possible to move the piece, the mechanic arm, forth and back with some type of motor, maybe a DC motor, so that it
yes.
becomes automatic?
And for that reason, I made this box for that
Oh,
reason. It's
okay.
it's empty this box, but if you want to move it with a mechanism, you have the space there.
I see. So,
I can
so
move.
that
I
it
can
can
make it bigger
become
if
right
we need. I can make it bigger, but there is the space to make the mechanism to make a mechanism to move it
to move it automatically.
automatically. Yes,
Has lots of applications. It can
yes,
work also like a crane. You know that there are cranes that grab objects and lift them and then move them or displace them along the workshop.
yes,
So it's the same principle. You can use a system like your system, grab a piece, can be a car, can be a transformer, can be anything, can be an object, can be a heavy object, and then lift it and displace it to another section of the workshop. What do you think about that idea?
well, it's a good idea. Yes, it's an it could be an application of this, and I think for do that, it needs to
To
look
do
for
that
a
is what?
material that can support all the weight of the pieces that you are going to work. I don't know
Okay.
if you understand that.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
And make some
Then there
simulations
needs to be compatibility.
yes, and make some simulations here in this program. You can make simulations of this of temperature of or temperature or what's aerodynamic to simulations too, etc. And some partners are going to make some simulations about that for project.
Fantastic.
Yes,
Fantastic. Excellent. Good job, Sebas. Very
yes.
good job. Great applications. Additional ones can be found if we start dreaming or thinking in a creative way.
Yes, teacher.
Very nice. Well, thank you very much. I'm going to stop recording and we're going to continue in a moment. Let me just finish the transmission of this. Okay. Uh, did I finish the transmission?
I think no, teacher.